There are a handful of Krakens in Rise of Kingdoms. Actually, there's a couple dozen of them. And I know a whole bunch of them and friends with a lot of them. And what they have in their arsenal, in their accounts, will absolutely blow your mind. We've done it with Fluffy. We've done it with Genie. Now we're going to do it with Atty, one of the best fighters in Rise of Kingdoms, one of the best accounts you will ever see. And I argue more special inscriptions than any account in the game, except for maybe Jade Tower. We don't know yet, but let's go count it all. And let's go look at what makes this account so busted. Hey everybody, I'm your boy War Daddy Chesky. I put out videos all the time. And if you enjoy these videos, please consider subscribing. Okay, it doesn't cost you anything and it is real easy. Click the subscribe button. You can also hit the bell if you have any interest in getting the alerts when I put out this content. And this is great content today. And if you enjoy the video, throw a like on here, put a thumbs up on it. We are going to talk about the Kraken Atty. This account has been in 846. This account has been in 960. It's been in a lot of different kingdoms. It's chilling with us in 606 right now. Atty, Hosta helps her with the account. It is wild what this account has, what it does. She's on my home gang team. We crush it in home gang. Just crazy stuff this account is able to do. Did we finish first? I think we did again. And so we're cooking in our home gang, but it is wild to see what this account does. Of course, she runs the front line of our home gang. Of course, myself, and then you got Peace in there with us. But we're going to talk to Atty. She doesn't do interviews, y'all. She doesn't talk to anybody. She doesn't do interviews. She doesn't do any of that stuff, but she's willing to come on and show us her account. So let's do that. Let's go over and take a look, and we will get an idea of what this account is all about. All right, and without further ado, let's bring in Atty, who has been one of the highest ranking KP, Deads, Krakens that you've seen in the game. And we're into her account now that she's going to show us. And Atty, first of all, how are you? Welcome in.
I'm fine.
I know you're fine, but like, are you really fine? I mean, typically you're pretty shy when it comes to the streams and things like that, but it's good for people to know you.
Okay, I'm very shy, but for you, I made an appearance. One time only, and this is it.
One time only. Well, people have been dying to see your account. There's been rumors out there of how many special inscriptions on your account, how much gear do you have that's legendary. We're going to give everybody a sneak peek of this. And right now you've got up here your power, 566 million power. 68 billion kill points. That is, Atty, that's a lot of killing.
It's not listen, my account is decent. It's not the best. It's not the worst. It's not the biggest. It's not the smallest. It's all right. Yeah, it's okay.
Always a bigger fish, right? There's always when we come in here to more information, your highest power was 832 million. Now I remember this because that was the KVK where I was at my highest power, and we fought against each other.
I know, right? I didn't know you at the time. That to me was the most epic KVK. My gosh. And I blame myself really for GT's loss. I think chasing Yoda was a bad decision. If I could do it all over again, I would have played objectively and not chased Yoda all over the map.
Okay, so you are referring to the 960, 1093, 2605 G4 KVK. It was completely epic. Crazy how that KVK went down. You got 352 million deads. Atty, that's a problem. Like, that's too many. That's as many deads as there are citizens in the United States.
I'm very, very careless with troops, okay? I'm not very skilled, kind of careless with troops.
Well, I think the swarming and the and all the things that you do, rallying, swarming, and stuffing flags, kind of presents its own challenges. But 566 million power, that doesn't happen by accident. No. The achievements that you got are absolutely crazy. When you come in here to the KVK overall, you get into individual kills. Mega Minion is well over 100 billion, right? We know whose account that was. And then you've got Mao, and even Bob is up here, Fluffy, and then you're sitting here right with Mr. Hope, Peppa, Wild Lion. You're ahead of him. Like, this is, people don't realize how big this KVK is that we're in with. We're with 2377, we're 489. 35.
I mean, it's a very distinguished class of players, and I'm honored to play a little small part in it. Just a little tiny part in it.
There you go.
The real fighting is yet to come. We haven't fought yet, as you know.
I know. Well, so you've got Lion and Hope up there with the power that they've got. Itachi pushed over 1 billion power. You've been close to 1 billion before. Baba is perpetually right at 1 billion power. And then let's see, Glock's in there. I don't even know if Glock's gonna be fighting this KVK, but you're ranking 6 in the power of this KVK. You're ahead of Fluffy. You're ahead of Peaky Peanut and Genie and a few others here that we know really well. And so you are primed and ready to go. We haven't fought much in this KVK, but just to give people an idea, when you go into the highest level Imperium KVKs and you have an account that's going to rank in the top 5, top 10 in kills, top 5, top 10 in power, you are at Kraken level. You are fully at Kraken level. And so,
really?
Yeah, are you crazy? Like, this is, you're going to trigger everybody if you
identify as free to play, and I'm not. I'm a regular person. I'm a mom. Like I said.
Unbelievable. Okay, so the first thing we want to go through, go through the inscriptions. Okay, this is something with your armaments that you love to do and you love to see, and so we're going to start with your pincer stuff. Okay, because you've got 4 special inscriptions on your first pincer. You've got a double with Bluster. That's amazing. Just some extra damage, especially you're running the rallies. I mean, Addy.
Okay, Chesky, can I tell you the problem with ornaments are the orange rocks they give you where you can re-roll?
Yes.
And the money you waste trying to re-roll, trying to get just a little bit better.
Now, you and I had a conversation about this.
I know.
Like that's a dark road you go down when you start buying transmutation stones with gems. Okay, it's a very dark road.
It's terrible. And can I tell you what you're about to see or what you're showing or whatever? Essentially, I don't even have the best account. Like, that's the thing. That little green pentagon looking thing that tells you how you rank? I don't even have 100% on ornaments. So
you and I have had this conversation, and that's completely arbitrary, because I'm going to go out on a limb and say you have more special inscriptions than anybody in the game. And I'm gonna prove it, because we're gonna go count them all. So you've got your pincer here that's off the charts. Okay. High rolls, all that fun stuff. You've got your archer wedge set, insanely high rolls, good all damage. You've got all the things that you want here. Nearly 13% archer defense. Look at this health. I mean, look at that high roll. Golly. You got 2% all damage here, 17% all damage there. I know you're constantly working on this. And being able to roll 7% health, which is max health. So basically in that slot, you've got max health and damn near max all damage. So that's what you got to deal with when you see Addy in the field.
It's been a lot of work, but the beauty of Rock, no matter how good or bad someone's account is, it's not going to affect the KVK. It's the whole collective. It's the team. I can rally, I can garrison, I can field fight, but I'm just one player. And other accounts that are younger than mine, that don't have as many inscriptions, Rock is a game of numbers. You put enough numbers on the board, it doesn't matter who you are, your troops will get zeroed. So I'm just one person. Yeah.
So and you're getting all philosophical on us, but you bring up a very, very good point. And so you're showing us the wedge set for your calves. And now you're more of a cav player. Were calves always kind of your favorite troop type?
I mean, it's changed. When I started, I was infantry, and then I wanted all 3. And then when I first got to GT, it was archer, and now when I look back in general, calves to me can be the most useful.
The most useful, the most fun. Yes.
I certainly kill more calves than anything else. So yeah.
Well, if we dust off this Attila Gorgo, or we even try Attila Toku for this King of All Britain,
so your Attila is better than
that's everything else you have is definitely better than everybody. So here's your wedge set for for cavalry. And when we come into this and we kind of look at it overall, you have that's now 12 special inscriptions we've seen. Okay, so now let's look at your wedge set for infantry. Another 4 special inscriptions, crazy amounts of attack on here, 13.1%, 10% defense, 11.8% health, just absolutely crazy. And so that now brings our tally up to 16. And here's what I've got. I've got it on the screen here. You can't see it, Addie, but I'm going to put this number up here just to make sure we keep counts. I want to count the special inscriptions. I want to count the legendary gear. I want to count the critted legendary gear, and we're just going to keep tabs of all this, okay? So I'll keep that counter down in the corner. Okay, on to your Arthur. Now, this was one thing that you told me you changed recently, and it's probably your best set. Two special inscriptions that have doubles on them. So you've got the full Flurry, Steelskin, Butterfly, and Thrasher. Crazy amounts of stats. But you've also got War Hunger that does another 1.5% normal damage. And for Arthur, we all know this. That's like all damage, just crazy. And then you've got Evasive that mitigates all damage by 1%. Yeah. So this might be one of the best sets I've seen.
You know what? When I look through your videos of the best calves and the best archers and the best infantry rallies, you know, there's so many people in Rock who have better sets. You know, I mean,
I don't know, but that was one of those things because Hosta, I don't think we nominated you for the Delta, but you would have been top 10. I think in the Delta, easy.
I would never apply. You know, I don't like the spotlight. I'm not.
We're doing a video about you. You gotta like the spotlight
because I love you, respect you. You in peace all day.
Okay.
But trust me, I've never done the video, and this will be the first and last. I'm sure I'll hear my voice and want to vomit. Oh God, I probably sound terrible and old.
No, you sound just fine. Okay, so that adds. Let's see, we're up to 24 now. That's 6. Okay. Or I'm sorry, that's 5. We haven't checked your Attila yet, so we're up to 20 special inscriptions now. Okay. Because I think we're gonna kind of figure this thing out. Because there's always questions. How many does Addie have? How many do you have, Chatsky? How many does so and so? And there's accounts all over the place that have crazy amounts of special inscriptions. This is what this is what really separates accounts, regardless of power, regardless of kills, regardless of all the thing. The special inscriptions are what really separate the accounts. Now you got a whole nother second set of like people are watching this right now going, "That's Addie's second Archer set." What? Another 4 special inscriptions. Look at your health.
It takes so much time. Jeez Louise.
Oh my gosh.
It takes a long time. I'm into clothes though. I mean, if I'm really being honest, to me, I'm more into the clothes than the ornaments. The ornaments is like gambling. You know, you just keep using those rocks to re-roll and hope for the best.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're up to 24 special inscriptions. Now you mess around with your Trajan, and I remember talking to you and Hosta about this, and you run Echelon, and this is really Canyon and Home Gang and all that. Well, hey, we just got a civilized over here that we'll just throw on the Trajan.
You know, we should tell people who Hosta is, because I don't think a lot of people know. But Hosta is my friend. Like, we've been rocking together with Rock for like 4 or 5 years now. Yeah, he's brilliant and has a lot of good advice and helps me out a lot. You know?
Hosta obviously, been around. He was 60 GT a long time. I've known Hosta for a really long time. Back in the day, this is years ago. I was actually playing Olympia. And trying to do it competitively. And Hosta was like, "Hey, Chatsky." And I wasn't super well known back then. He was like, "Let me put you in some chats and we'll teach you how to play Olympia." And they were like, this is back like in Goons Day and back when all those guys used to just hammer the Olympia. And they taught me how to play. They were really cool. And that's how I met Hosta. And now he and I get a chance to we have fought before in previous KVKs and previous kingdoms, but it's a lot of fun to get that dude around. He's one of the best and one of the best fighters you'll ever gonna see.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is, and that's exactly what he did with me. He's like, "Hey, Addie," he met me when I was in 1846, and he's like, "Let me teach you how to play." Since then, we've been cool.
So that is your Trajan setup. It looks like you run Trajan Shajar for your Canyon and your home gang and your Lost Canyon and stuff. And so there's just like your token echelon set. Oh my gosh. And so that's what you have on Trajan. Now you have a third set of archers, like double inscriptions everywhere. This gets pretty crazy as well. Whenever you want to run 3 archer sets. Now the reason why I bring that up is because Addy's got so much gear, it's gonna make your head spin. You even got a crazy set. You're working on your B formation. You don't do siege. Is this what you want? I mean, you just like it?
No, I don't do siege, but I'm a collector. I can't not have it. I can't not have it, even though I'm not really a fan of sitting off and just pew pew shooting at people. That's not my style. But I'm working on it. I mean, I don't have enough that's the thing about this game. Never enough iconics.
Yep.
So my siege set looks embarrassing.
No,
oh my god.
You're fine. We all know, like, J Tower and some of the big time players that we've seen in the game on the siege, they're just out of control good. Here's your token Attila that, oh, by the way, has Invincible on it. And so now the count is up to 26. And so your Attila, are you working on the arch stuff just kind of in passive?
Like, my arch is terrible. I need to work on it. I think everything is, terrible, really.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we've gone through all those. You have some more special inscriptions. Where are they at? Where are they on different ones?
I know that Cow, I opened up a 10% speed one. Don't get me started. And then really what I do is I go, let's see. There's a way to filter and to get the inscriptions that way. And that's what I do.
Okay,
because honestly.
Here's all your special inscriptions. Oh, it's on Joan, of course. You've got a set. You've got a third set of, or I should say 4th set, but kind of your second set of wedge on your Joan. Holy geez, 3 more special inscriptions. No wonder why you run so many calves. So that puts us up to 29. 29. What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Are you crazy? Addy, I think that's the most of anybody in the game. You've got 29, and then is there one we're missing? Let me see. How did you do this? Okay, yeah, there. Special inscriptions. And then, let's see. Is there one more? Oh, there it is. So a triple line winged. This is, what is this for? Is this for your arc? Making sure CC?
For OL, for speed, of course.
There it is. So that's 30 special inscriptions. I could kind of declare
and
this.
It's not enough.
Of course, it's never enough. But Addy, I've seen a lot of accounts, a lot of big accounts. I'm friends with a lot of Krakens in the game, and nobody has 30 special inscriptions. That's insane. You're making people who are watching this right now like, oh my.
I thought J Tower had it.
Does he have 30? J Tower might be close. There's others out there. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's go to the gear, because this was another thing that we've got to worry about. Now, I'll count the gear later, but you've got your first set for infantry that you put on BQ. This has got your pincer armaments on it, but you've got tier 5 everything. You got the 4-piece set for the march speed. Like for field, this is what you want. Oh, just casually tier 5 everything. No big deal. And so the infantry is stocked. The archers. Now, since the pendant now is popular with Chin, you just decided, hey, I'm gonna go grab a pendant, I'm gonna go get that critted, and then you've already gotten it to tier 3, so you just need some more prints to make that tier 5. Meanwhile,
exactly.
The rest of your archer stuff and the clothes, like you like to call it, is all tier 5. You've got the leadership pants and boots that you run, the 4-piece set with Chin. That's the way to do the Chin set. This is like perfect for Chin. And so tier 5 everything. Just crazy. You go into your calves. Oh my God, tier 5 everything. And this is where, and I know you've got some KBK stuff that you're working on tearing that stuff up, but for what you have on your Huo all tier 5. You got the 4-piece set for the Hellish. You run the Navarre's Control and the Ash of the Dawn pants. Everything is tier 5. Ring Horn tier 5. I mean, you got to be in a lot of KVKs and winning a lot of KVKs to get the currency, to get the season coins, to get the conquest coins. I mean, Addy, you've been in a lot of KVKs.
It doesn't feel like that. There's really the first one, there's the GT loss, there's the 23771. It just doesn't feel like there's been so many. There've been a few epic ones,
yeah,
and I don't really remember the rest.
You don't just because you've gotten so many hunters and you've gotten so many autarchs for special inscription. I don't even remember them all. Okay, now here's what's crazy. This is your second set of infantry gear. And of course, it's tier 5 everything, right? Now, you do have a ring that you're still working on. You can't listen. The game hasn't been out long enough, and they haven't put the tier system in place long enough for you to even get like 5 tier 5 rings. It's impossible. It's absolutely impossible. You can't even get all that credit. But
I don't know. Time flies, I guess.
Well, you've got the KVK helmet that it's critted for infantry. You've got the hammer that's tier 5 that's critted for infantry. This is a busted set. You still have the book that's tier 5. Oh my gosh, Addy. This is your second infantry set, and that's like at the meta level. People work their whole rock lives to get this set on like one march. You just casually have it for your second march.
Worked my whole rock life to get it too.
Okay, we'll go on to the next one. This is your second set. I say second set of calves. It's just like her first set of calves. You've already working on the hero's hilt. You are ahead of the game. Once we get another combo commander, you've got that tier 3 already. Once we get another combo commander, you will have this thing cooking. Oh my God, that's gonna be wild. Just crazy. So full tier 5 second set for cavalry. We'll go into our second set for archers. Full tier 5 with a dagger. Oh my gosh, this is nuts. You get the 6-piece set that gives you the health. You like all this gold clothes, don't you? Like this is kind of your jam. Like you want to dress them all up.
Listen, if it was up to me, I would make sure that even the farmers are fighters with gold clothes. Make a statement.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, so let's look at your Trajan. Full tier 5 set of leadership. What are we doing with ourselves here?
I mean, these accessories are annoying, right? Because you have to wait for KVKs for stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, Trajan is useful.
See, but this is the difference, Addy. We all look at this like, oh my God, this is out of control. The tiered up gear that you've got, and then you look at it and say, oh, well, these accessories. I mean, what am I going to do with it?
Right, exactly. Because so it's perspective, right? If you're talking to Genie or J Tower or Mamba or someone else, it depends on who you're talking to, because a lot of the whales and krakens that are bigger than me, that have older accounts and things like that, they're worse than I am. I'm pretty laid back. I think. No.
Okay, your third set of archer gear, 4-piece critted Dragon's Breath with the KVK helmet and weapon. So I see what you're doing here. You've got a lot of tier 5 stuff, and you're slowly working on the KVK helmets and weapons as you get those.
That's right. That's right.
Oh my gosh, that is wild. That will help out the Chin March when that gets where it needs to be. I'll just casually got another critted tier 4 horn over here, just chilling. I mean, Addy, we've got a problem here. So it's 3 archer sets, 2 infantry sets, 3 cav sets, and we got to go to your third cav set. I'm going to go ahead and pull that one up. That's on your Attila. This is where your same type of deal. This is where your KVK stuff is.
And here's the thing. I think that there's 3 infantry, 3 archer, 3 cav, but a lot of times the clothes get moved because we're either doing, canyon or barb painting or God knows what. And so clothes get moved all the time, which I absolutely hate. I know the whole, programming the clothes and all that stuff, the presets never work. But yeah, I just, the presets are annoying and they never really work. But there should be
third cav set. We talked about the third archer set.
Mhm.
And
there's
then
a third infantry.
third infantry set just casually got, like you have so much gear. Like this is what's crazy. Like you are still waiting on iconic stuff. You have so many sets of gear. You're still waiting on iconic stones or iconic crystals to actually make these iconic, but it's full crit. Just crazy with a coin on a guad. Let's go. You've got the drums.
When the clothes are done, when all of the clothes are gold, crit, iconic, then I will start a new set, another, leadership gear, but I'll probably crit it for something, cav or something, especially the pants, like the health pants. So I have to start another
for archers set. Or infantry.
But I do need to start a new set.
Now what do you have on your cord? Just in case I wanted to run a siege march, like here, we're gonna go forge a plume and we're gonna go ahead and crit all the siege stuff.
Gosh. Okay, so siege is gonna be the bane. I'm hoping that by the time I get around to siege, they'll come up with something else or better.
Addy, what are we doing? And then what do you got? You got all? Oh, look at this! All critted gathering gear. Oh my gosh! What else? Okay, so that is 11 full sets with of 12th gathering gear set of legendary equipment. Now I need to go.
Wait. And then there's also Cow, right? I don't even know. His set is half blue, which bothers me. I know Windswept, but I cannot stand it. Please, Lilith, come out with some gold Windswept clothes.
Gold March Speed.
Because that set of clothes, my God, what do we call that?
Well, I
got blue clothes.
Well, from the standpoint of having the special inscription of March Speed, you probably have the fastest CC in the game, unless somebody else has a full Windswept and a flag, plus that 10% March Speed. I mean,
so help me out with Cow. I have the flag crit for Cav. I do have a flag crit for Cav. He's got the triple line, right, which is 5%. Then we've got the gold little ornament thingy, which is 10%. Oh God! Then
you've got galloping at 2.5.
Right?
You've got primed at 5%. That's when you've got 50% less troops. So you've got 2.5% from Swift and Galloping. That's 5% from there. You've got 10% from the Winged. You've got 6.3% from the. So that's 21.3% from your armaments alone. 21.3%.
Plus triple line itself is 5%. And that's 5%.
So that's 26.3% March Speed. And then with your gear, that adds, let me see, March Speed 4%. March Speed 22%, so you're at 26 to 48, 49 plus 4% on the set bonus. You're at 53% March Speed on your cavalry.
There's gotta be someone faster than that.
I don't know if it's faster than that.
It's decent. I can do something in a while.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got to count it. All right. There's an easy way to count the gear. All right, we'll just start at the top here. I'll come back to this Sacred Dominion. Let's go ahead and just, so you've got 6, 12, okay? You've got 6, 12, 18, 24. 24 goes to 32. Is that right? No, wait. 6, 12, 8, oh wait, 6, let's start this over again. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, let's see, 54, 60, 66, 72, oh my gosh, 78, and then we're gonna skip the farmer stuff. So you're at 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, and then 88. You have 88 pieces of gear. Of that 88 pieces of gear, I gotta write this down over here on my little chart here. That's 88 pieces of legendary gear, okay? Of that 88 pieces, you have one. We're going to count the non-crits. You've got one there. You've got 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? This thing, I guess, counts as 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, And I think that's it.
Not enough. I thought maybe, if I had like
Oh,
over
we got to come
100.
back to the Attila. So that's 89 pieces. 89 pieces.
Uh-huh.
And then you have 80 pieces of crit gear. Addy, that's a problem.
And I still get whooped on the field if I get outnumbered. All that, can you believe that? I need to get a refund. I still get whooped on the field if I get outnumbered.
Gosh.
Oh my God, is right.
Oh my
Lordy.
gosh, no wonder.
After
Okay.
all these years.
So in addition to that, because I think that's, people see that and they just, it's absolutely crazy. You've got all these different, you've already done the bundles for the new event that's come out. You've got all the different things here. How are your, holy geez, look at these speed ups. Oh my gosh. Addy, you got literally 11,400 days of healing and universals.
Right. It's not really those many speed ups if you consider that we have Zenith and MGE, and we have a massive Pass 7 in Kingsland ahead of us, right?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, Hope and Lion, I'm gonna be.
I mean, no, because you know that they're like unlimited. These dudes, they're on it. They're
formed exactly.
Oh my gosh! So
in perspective, yeah.
1,300 days here. You've got, let's see, 7 million gems, and so you're gonna be able to get the Zenith. Let's go look at your Zenith skins while we're at it, right?
There's
so,
okay, yeah. There's
so
a little.
You do a collection of these, obviously. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me see here. Do we get these things?
There's one that I didn't get a permanent skin because the king of that kingdom requested that I not go for a top 10 spot. Believe me, as soon as he made that request, I knew I was leaving that kingdom. So
there you go. Well, Poseidon Sanctuary, you got the archer attack 20%. You got the cav, you got the airship, the cav attack 20%. You got the wings of the sailcloth, which gives us the troop defense, all troop defense of 12%. That's what you use in the field. You've got the archer health of 15%. You've got the troop attack of 12%. This also gives the action point recovery. This is what I run. You've got the infantry health at 15%. You got the cav health at 15%. Archer attack at 15%. Infantry defense at 15%. Cav defense. Addy, how many of these do you have? You got the Dynastic Conqueror, the old school all troop. Wow. I
think I started like 1,600 days ago or something like that. So every one except for the infantry one, that's like a 30-day, but I have every other one now. 17
different legendary skins. You're about to do Zenith to get the new one that's going to be coming out. That's insane. You know who would go crazy with this? We need to have Crack do his art and do it on your account and make just like a mega Crack art design that he does. He is awesome when he does that. He's done it for all of our 300 members and all of our cool people that we got. And we need to have him do that.
He can do it. The only people who would appreciate it are people with good eyesight. When you get to be my age, I'm just saying, I'm an old bird. And when you get to be my age and you wear your lookabouts, because I've seen his artwork before, and I have to do a lot of, like
zooming
magnifying.
in. Yeah.
It's hard on the eyes.
Okay, so a couple of questions for you. Okay, how did you get into rock? Like, what happened?
COVID, like everyone else. COVID, sitting around, and I had a family member tell me about rock, and I started, and I'm impatient, so I saw that I could quickly level up 8 million power in one day, and people who I didn't know were very receptive to me from all over the world, speaking different languages, so I thought rock was pretty cool off the rip.
Who was your first commander you fell in love with? Like, are you a historian buff? Like, did you like
Cleopatra?
Cleo?
the Queen of Egypt, yes. And I didn't know in the beginning because I kind of perused through.
Yeah, we were all brand new to the game. Yeah, we were all brand new to the game at one point.
Yeah, I mean the Grecian lady who comes out who tells you about the game, she didn't tell me not to use Cleo on the field, so I was fighting with Cleopatra in the beginning.
Oh my gosh. So after years of playing the game, who has Cleo kind of been your all-time favorite commander, or who has been the one general that you just love, you used, and I mean, if you had to pick one, you know, and they don't even have to be relevant today, but just one you loved over the duration of your time more than anybody. And I know you got funny nicknames for him too.
And I don't want to showcase my ignorance, but no, Cleo's my heart. I've always loved Cleo, but all these other new guys, you know, that come in ladies, they come and go. I guess I'm a fan of the ladies, right? So I like Joan, I like Boudica, I liked oh God, who's the sister? I used to use the Garrison everything.
Zeno. Oh my gosh, old school.
Zeno, and she is sharp, honey. Her and Cleo, okay, representing for
you like the I get what you're saying. You like the classy ones.
I like the women. I like the women, the female commanders. I think that's important. The representation. Mulan, beautiful Mulan in the beginning. So for me, whether the stats say X, Y, or Z or not, I'd rather just put gold clothes on a nice female commander and send her out there with some guys. You know, let her run, let her control the troops and see what she can do.
You know, it's funny because you've been around a lot. You played in 4-6. You played in big kingdoms. You played in 960. We hung out with you in 2268 a little bit. You spent a little bit of time in 2377. Like you've been around.
But my home where I started was 2217.
No kidding.
Right. Shout out to Fatty and Malik and Big Al and all those guys.
That's where you started.
And DQ. That's my home, right? So 2217 is where I started. And sometimes I wonder why I ever left.
I think sometimes we try to figure that out. Well, you know, it's funny, Atty, because the more I've gotten to know you, you put a lot of emphasis on the community. And I recently did a video just about player burnout. And one of the things that helps with player burnout is a community, because no matter what goes on in the game, there are downtimes and off seasons and different things that you go through. But if you have a great community and you have a great Discord and a lot of people are always active, you know, that I know that's something you love to emphasize, is it not?
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's most important to me, and that's why I'm proud to say that I'm in 606 because, and don't get me wrong, shout out to 4892. Love them. But as far as like the sheer numbers of players in the community, game night the other night, I swear I couldn't follow. They were playing like this horror game. They have all the craziest games in 606. Love it. Shout out to Raven Blue and Zooted, who handle the game night. So for me, I get my money's worth with the game when I actually get to interact with people from all over the world and talk, share stories, share food, share pictures, and play games together. So Discord is big to me, you know.
Well, you know, it's funny, Atty, I gotta say this because, you know, Fluffy and I have known each other a really long time. And anybody that doesn't know Fluffy Pony, he's one of the OG guys that, I mean, he was the 2024 Fighter of the Year. He and I have been playing together a long time. He's one of the nicest guys that you can meet. He doesn't get on Discord too often, but he is super nice, very, very smart. And Atachi's another one that I've gotten to know over here in 606. And people have this misconception sometimes that people like you, people like Fluffy, people like Atachi, Yoda was the same way back when he played. Justin was his name. They were all the nicest people, and people don't realize they're regular people. This isn't like these aren't untouchables here. And when they're in your kingdom,
regular people,
and you get Krakens,
Arvix too.
Arvix is 100%.
He's a girl dad, you know. We talk about being parents. He's wonderful. And it's crazy. It's crazy. Makot, when I was in 846, he was nothing but a gentleman, just super sweet. And even after, Makot helped me in that 1 GT KVK where they lost. But I mean, it's weird. It's not just the Krakens and the whales, but there's so many nice people in Rock.
Yeah,
So many.
I'm showing Jeannie right now here. Jeannie's another one.
Jeannie. Oh, love Jeannie.
That is just one of the best. He's a friend of the streams. He got on the dopamine stream over the weekend. This dude is awesome. We've highlighted his account.
So laid back.
Oh, he's one of the best. And of course, he's got his account here in 2049. He's got another one in 960. And so you've just got really, really cool people. I'm glad everybody gets a chance to get to know you a little bit. And so with that being said, was there anything else you wanted to touch on before we get out of here?
I don't want to touch on anything. I just want to say, listen, I love you and peace and everybody at 606. I love everybody from GT. I'm really sorry that, everything went the way it went and disbanded, so to speak. But the new GT is going strong. So shout out to Cortex
running that thing.
Correct.
It takes a little bit of bravery and courageous.
A lot of bravery.
Listen,
Are you kidding?
I've been around American football my whole life, and the hardest thing to do is go follow a legend, right? Well,
of course.
It's really, really hard. When Leopard decided to retire from GT, to see Will and Mammer and Galvin and a handful of these people really go in and help out. Protego was one of them too. But then now kind of a second turnover, Cortex has done a good job. He's identified what they want to be. And that's really hard to do sometimes with some of these really big Imperiums. And eventually, that's why you got to give a lot of credit to 1093. 1093 has been around for so long, and they've stayed relevant for so long. 846 was like that. Makote and his crew, they stayed together forever, and they always stayed pretty relevant.
And there's still a lot of them are together in 3303.
Yes.
But I will say, shout out to Leo Fish, who got me to go to G.
Fish recruited you. There you go.
He will. Alano. Oh God, Pika, Prodigo, Piltong. Ren, loved her. There's so many. That's the sad part about rock, right? It's eventually folks move on or they step back from the game or whatever. But so many big names, and I got to meet them and I got to play with them, and it's my honor. So
well, I'm sure there's somebody you didn't mention that you wish you would have after the fact. But Atty, we appreciate it so much in giving everybody a sneak peek into this Kraken account. The most special inscriptions I've ever seen. You can see the counter there. It is absolutely crazy. And good luck in your KVK. I know it's going to be a lot of fun.
What do you mean, our KVK? You're playing with me, aren't you?
I am. I'll be there.
What are you playing? Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And we will get out of here. And Atty, I can't tell you again. Thank you. You want to tell
them? Listen, don't be afraid to do a voiceover. I don't do these things because I don't like my voice. So don't be afraid to give me a sweet little cute voice, a young one.
There you go. Okay. Oh, you want me to go edit in a voiceover? Can you make me sound younger? Oh.
Okay. And add in some. What are those things that they do? Soundbots.
Soundboards. Oh yeah, we can do all
I need help with it.
Thank you, Atty. I appreciate you.
Thank you. I'll talk to you later.
You got it.
Bye-bye.